Every morning, millions of people wake up stiff, sore, and hunched, reaching for painkillers before they even reach for coffee. We blame our mattresses. We blame our screens. We blame aging. But here's the terrifying truth. The human spine was never designed to fail this early. Skeletons of hunter-gatherers who lived 40, 50, even 60 years show virtually zero signs of the degenerative disc disease that now plagues half of all adults by age 35. These people had no chiropractors, no ergonomic consultants, no lumbar support pillows, and yet their backs were architecturally flawless. So what happened? We sat down, and the chair, that symbol of civilization, comfort, and status, may be the single most destructive invention the human body has ever encountered. The question is not why our posture is broken. The question is why we built the thing that broke it. 3.5 million years ago, a small hominid walked across wet volcanic ash in what is now Tanzania. The footprints she left behind were the clean, confident strides of a creature built for upright locomotion. We call her Australopithecus afarensis. The spine is not a straight rod. It is an S-curve, one of the most elegant load-bearing solutions in the history of biology. Engineers describe it as a system so efficient it would be nearly impossible to improve upon. Ancient humans did not just have functional spines, they had exceptional ones. These were people who carried heavy loads, crossed difficult terrain daily, climbed, squatted, and never once sat in a chair. Their spines were not deteriorating under the weight of life. They were thriving because of it. The key was not just movement, it was the specific nature of that movement, varied, unpredictable, full range, and constant. Every time you move through a full range of motion, you are pumping nutrients into your intervertebral discs. Stop moving, and you are slowly starving the very structures holding you upright. Modern imaging studies comparing traditionally moving populations with sedentary Western ones revealed differences so stark they almost look like different species. This was not their achievement. This was simply their default, because they never stopped doing what the spine was built to do. The tragedy is not that we lost something exotic or difficult. We lost something that required no effort at all because it was woven into the fabric of daily survival. That enforcer is now gone, and we replaced it with 4 legs and a flat seat. In over 30 traditional societies studied by anthropologists, from the hadza of Tanzania to the ashe of Paraguay, people spend an average of 10 hours per day in postures that most modern adults cannot hold for 60 seconds. These are not exercise positions, these are rest positions. When a hadza hunter squats to prepare food, he is resting and simultaneously performing what any physical therapist would prescribe as corrective exercise. The rest itself is the maintenance. Contrast that with the modern rest position. Your pelvis tilts backward, your lumbar curve collapses, and your hip flexors begin to adaptively shorten within 20 minutes. Your glutes begin to neurologically downregulate. Researchers call it gluteal amnesia. The chair was never democratized out of kindness. The earliest chairs were thrones. Then the Industrial Revolution needed workers fixed in place, and suddenly the chair became infrastructure. Schools adopted it to train children into stillness. Offices adopted it to pack human productivity into tight grids, not because it was good for the body, because it was good for the system. And the body has been sending distress signals ever since. But here is the reframe that changes everything. Your posture is not a personality trait. It is not evidence of laziness or weakness. It is a skill that was systematically untrained by the environment built around you. The spine that evolution spent millions of years perfecting is still inside you, waiting. The ranges of motion are recoverable. The muscle memory can be rebuilt. Cultures that never abandoned ground-level living prove that the human body does not degrade on a fixed timeline. It degrades on a movement timeline. You are not broken. You are simply detrained. And everything that was lost through sitting can, with deliberate and consistent effort, be reclaimed. The blueprint was never erased. It was just buried. Under cushions, under convenience, under the quiet assumption that comfort and health were the same thing. They never were.